Hello, today we're going to be checking out the new Genshin killer on the block, Infinity Nikki, which on its website says it's the coziest open world game. It doesn't mention anything about gacha, nothing like download the 4.5 version of the game today to get 180 pulls. So I guess it's not a gacha because it doesn't say it's a gacha, right? And according to its Steam page, there's stuff like IGN saying always something new and either cute or bizarrely dark to discover. 9 out of 10. Or Eurogamer rates it a 4 out of 5, saying a true step forward for open world gacha games. And Gaming Trend, who I only know who they are, rating it a 90 out of 100, the ultimate dress up game, and it's only going to get bigger from here. But besides all that, what's the most interesting thing here is that similar games I played is Tales of Arise, which for those who don't know is not a dress up game or open world, but is a standard action JRPG with combat. Okay, hold on. Before you get into the game, you can actually mess with your settings beforehand, which is like insane for gacha games because they never put that in the login menu. But instead, decide to put it inside the game, and not only that, if it's your first time playing, then you'll be going through the tutorial, and typically those tutorials lock you out from going to the options, which is fun. I don't know much about this game, but as a dress to impress gamer, then this has to be a game where boys become men kind of game. But instead of the ruthless alpha blood rating system that game has, it's just, more casual than that, I guess. Wait a minute, that dress is touching that high schooler. Hey, leave her alone.
I used to dance with its owner. Those were the good days. What should I do? Very good.
No, not the Yuri. People are gonna ship them together. Okay, skipping all the tutorial stuff. The game isn't too bad for now. The game is kind of like a collectathon, getting materials for dresses and stuff, as well as stars to be collected as well. It's just that I do have a feeling that this game will get boring by like 6 hours in.
Way back, when the gods walked among us, they sacrificed themselves in the war of
Among
heavens,
Us?
in the fights
I
against
can't escape
dark.
it.
Winter's winds
Whoa.
howled
I mean,
relentlessly
I am
until the
straight.
fortunes of the
I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm straight. All I do is kiss the homies goodnight. There's nothing wrong with being gay, but I'm not. I'm not, okay? Whoa, okay, the big gacha companies would never. Look at this door animation. Sadly, the game does not have a skip button though, so guess we can't have everything. Oh fine, thank goodness they brought in the lolly character into the gacha game now. Instead of going for high schools, we can go for the elementary school. But don't worry, this lolly is obviously over 100 years old or something. Wait a minute, fishing ain't too bad compared to Genshin. All you have to do is just pull in the opposite direction of where the fish is going, and there's no Paimon screaming to your ear. Also, there isn't any climbing in the game, which you may like it or not, but it does make it more interesting for collecting stars and stuff because they lay out jumping puzzles, even though it isn't too complicated because all you can do is run, jump, and glide.
You call yourself stylists? I bet you can't even draw. That's why you steal sketches.
Shut your mouth.
Oh shoot, is this our first instance of combat?
Stop it!
Oh, never mind. Oh, okay, I think I see the point of this game. And it's to dress up according to what the game wants you to dress as, according with the in-game stats the clothing gives you. And I assume if you, for example, don't have enough cool points, you lose. Okay, so here's some footage of the first dungeon of the game. It has something to do with frogs and I think fish as well. All you basically do is just run through the dungeon, do all the puzzles, gather all the stars that are off the beaten path, and at the end you just fight a bigger fish who's just another puzzle, to be honest. It's like if you were playing Mario, except without any of the movement mechanics. Uh-oh, I see I've gotten to the point of the video where I'm locked out of doing anything story content wise for the foreseeable future until I get a high enough level or whatever. So I guess it's about time for me to give my final thoughts about Infinity Nikki, which is that this game is pretty cozy. It could theoretically get stressful because of certain things. I do not know how the end game is in this game, but my guess is that it has something to do with getting the highest amount of score possible. And clothing banners, as they call it here, probably gives you sets designed around beating whatever end game content is in here. The most fun part about this game is actually collecting stars, to be honest. I don't know why, but in Genshin they feel like just another day. But in this game they feel pretty good to get. Don't know if it's because of the animation that plays if you get it, or because I actually had to use my brain to get some of these. Not too much brain power however, just a little bit just to get the star. It is what it is. Please like and subscribe. This game is a boys game, no girls allowed. Okay, bye bye.